So in recent years, scientists have found out that there are four pathways that really promote anti-aging. These four pathways are insulin and IGF-1. That is a pathway that, of course, involves insulin and IGF in your body. And when you inhibit it, especially when you inhibit the production at certain times, it's shown to help send your body into autophagy, which is autophagy is a cellular activity that's naturally occurring when your cell goes into a catabolic state and gets rid of damaged cellular material or redundant cellular material, and usually it occurs when fasting or when you're exercising. So the next pathway is mTOR, and there's a long, it's a kinase, but it's a long scientific description of how that works. Just know mTOR is one of the four pathways, and just like insulin and IGF-1, if you inhibit the activation of this pathway, again, usually through autophagy, you tend to live longer, according to the studies. So those two pathways you actually want to inhibit rather than open up those pathways. Now, the other two pathways, AMPK and sirtuins, you want to actually activate. And again, those are usually activated by exercise. So all four of these pathways that I could go into much deeper detail, but quite frankly, it would just bore you completely. If you have an interest in it and you want to actually see some of the medical data and articles, hit me up, I'll send it to you. Just know this, the four of these have one thing in common. Actually, they have several things in common. But a big thing they have in common is that exercise will create all four of these pathways. Also, fasting will open up these pathways. Fasting opens up these pathways, which in turn puts you into autophagy, which is shown to be the biggest anti-aging factor that we know of right now. So the reason I go into this is that for years, bodybuilders did dieting in a fasted state. And we did it because we feel like, and there's research to show that it's true. There's some to the contrary, but most of it to show that it's true. That once you have burned through all the glucose in your blood and the glycogen in your muscles, then you're more apt to burn body fat. What we didn't know we were doing was we were actually causing our bodies to go into autophagy, and we were doubling up on the effect. So we were exercising and we were doing it in a fasted state. So the reason for this video is that sometimes that I suggest doing your aerobic workout first thing in the morning on an empty stomach for maximum fat burning effect. Well, now we know not only are you getting maximum fat burning effect, again, this is my opinion and this is what I've seen based on my own experience and people that I've worked with over the years. You can find data that contradicts everything out there. As you guys know, there's just misinformation and information, and the data can be skewed to make everything completely upside down. I'm telling you from my experience and the experience of the people that I've worked with, exercising in a fasted state does work, and it does help you burn through body fat faster. Now we know that it will help you go into autophagy, and you're doubling up on the effectiveness of it. So the whole point of this video is get out there tomorrow morning and exercise. As soon as you get up, before you eat anything, you have your coffee or whatever it is that gets you going in the morning, and exercise. And you're gonna burn more body fat, and you're going to go into autophagy, and you're gonna help your cellular health. You're gonna live longer, you're gonna look better, and you're gonna feel great. Thanks for listening.